Hello, welcome back to another breaking news update. My name is Jimmy Boyd, and you were watching Boyd News. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. I've got a big update here for you regarding the U.S. and this war between Israel and Hezbollah. So, we're going to talk about U.S. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin, and he is in the Philippines right now. I think Antony Blinken is there as well, the U.S. Secretary of State, and they pledged something like $500 million in support for the Philippines. I think this is military support for the ongoing tensions in the South China Sea. And while he was there, he was speaking to reporters, and one of the reporters asked him if the U.S. would help defend Israel if they were attacked from Hezbollah, if this war happened to break out. And he did confirm, yes, again, that the U.S. will for sure back Israel in this fight if a war breaks out between Hezbollah and Israel. So this is very big, because we've been hearing this for a while now that the U.S. would back them, but then there was kind of some mixed information that was coming out, and I've been talking about this, that the U.S. was coming out and stating that they might not be able to defend Israel if they were to come under a heavy attack from all these Iranian-backed groups, and then including Iran themselves and Hezbollah, that there's just way too many targets to really help defend Israel in the way that they did when Iran originally attacked them. Imagine if Iran and all these Iranian-backed groups at the same time all attacked Israel. You know, we're talking Yemen Houthis, Hezbollah, Kataib Hezbollah, many of the Shiite militias in the Middle East as well, and Iran themselves. If they all attacked at the same time, it'd be very difficult for the U.S. to come to the aid of Israel and defend them, and they'd probably get hammered in a major attack. So this is big news, and I want to talk some more about this today. So let's go ahead and get right into this on the Jerusalem Post. U.S. will help Israel defend itself in Lebanon war, says Austin. We remain concerned about the potential of this escalating into a full fight and don't believe that a fight is inevitable, U.S. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin said. So this came out today is when he was speaking to reporters. United States would help Israel defend itself should a full-scale war break out with Lebanon, the country's Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin told reporters in the Philippines as Lebanon braced for an IDF counterstrike. We remain concerned about the potential of this escalating into a full fight, and I don't believe that a fight is inevitable, Austin said. He spoke as almost 10 months of IDF Hezbollah cross-violence threatened to escape into a third Lebanon war following a Hezbollah strike that killed an Israeli on Tuesday and 12 Druze children on Saturday. So that was something that I reported this morning. So first of all, on last Saturday, we had that terrible attack from a rocket that supposedly came from Hezbollah, struck a soccer field in Majd al-Shams. That was the 12 children that were killed, unfortunately. And then also, just today, we had a rocket strike on the northern side of Israel as well, and an innocent civilian, I think like a 30-year-old man, was killed as well in a rocket strike today. So lots of Israeli innocent civilians are being killed in these attacks by Hezbollah. That's why there's a lot of threats here of a major war breaking out between Hezbollah and Israel. The international community, led by the U.S. and France, has scrambled to contain the situation as they push for a diplomatic resolution. I think that we'd like to see things resolved in a diplomatic fashion, he said, ducking a question about whether Israel could manage a full-out war with Lebanon as it battled Hamas in Gaza. Israel will do what it needs to do to defend itself, and it's demonstrated that time and again. Certainly, that's not a scenario that we'd like to see occur, Austin said. He pledged U.S. support for Israel's self-defense, but was vague as to whether Washington would once again lead a coalition of 5 armies to protect Israel as it did in April when the Jewish state was under attack by Iranian drones and missiles. So yeah, multiple countries came to the aid of Israel when they came under attack by Iran. I know for sure, I think it was Saudi Arabia, Jordan, the U.S. was there too. I think even maybe the U.K. I can't remember. There was multiple countries that came and backed Israel when they came under attack by Iran. And if they were to come in under attack again, let's say from Hezbollah and all these other groups, including Iran themselves, they would obviously need lots of help, okay? And all those 5 countries came to help out Israel during that one attack from just Iran. Imagine if this was from all these countries at the same time and all these groups, even the Yemen Houthis. It would be very difficult for them to defend from these attacks. So it also says here, just real quick, we will help to help Israel defend itself. If Israel's attacked, we will help Israel defend itself. We've been clear about that from the very beginning, but again, we don't want to see that happen. So it looks like to me, most likely what the US will really just do is probably just help them defend themselves from attack. So if they come under a massive barrage of rockets and drones, kind of like what we saw happen when Iran attacked them back in April, I think that's what they will do for the most part, is just try to help them protect themselves from any kind of like major attack or major response from the region. I don't think they will actually help them in any kind of offensive operations, but who knows? It really all depends what happens here. But at the end of the day, this all ties to Iran. And I think that Israel is trying to get this war started, potentially because at the end of the day, I'm sure they want war with Iran. They want to eliminate Iran, and then at the same time, Iran wants to eliminate Israel. So this is obviously major beef between both these countries. And it looks to be inevitable that at some point, the only way to really settle this is to start a major war in the Middle East. And that looks like that's what's beginning to build up, especially with Israel coming under attack almost on the daily by Hezbollah rockets, okay? And again, we just had an innocent civilian once again today be unfortunately killed in one of these attacks from like 10 rockets that were fired from Hezbollah. So we're still waiting to see if there's going to be a massive response from Israel. But I did report this morning that Israel did strike a building in Beirut, leveling it to the ground. And apparently this was a top commander of Hezbollah, I believe, that was supposedly involved with the attack on Majdal Shams, the town on the northeastern side of Israel that came under attack at that soccer field that we were discussing, where 12 children were unfortunately killed. So still waiting to see if Hezbollah is going to respond to that, and then also at the same time, if Israel is going to engage in some sort of all-out conflict with Hezbollah. So let me know what you think down below regarding this topic. That's going to be it for this update today. If you got something out of this, please smash that like button. Also, if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing down below. Hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can notify you. And with that, I hope y'all have a great day. Everybody take care and God bless, and we'll see you in the next one.